Hey guys, Alicia here with week 2 of the Gympire's Hot Topics discussions for our YouTube channel. Last week, Sam did an amazing job shedding some light on the issue of cyberbullying at the Olympics and how we feel it affected us personally pre, during, and post-Olympics. I know a number of other athletes and people in the public eye deal with this issue on a daily basis where so-called fans feel like they have the need or right to tear you down as a person strictly because of the way you look or where you're from or even the results you have at a high level competition. So to stay on theme with bullying, I thought this week we could talk about body shaming. I've personally been body shamed a few times in my long 29 years on this planet thus far. My Olympics took place before the whole strong is beautiful movement. So a lot of the negative and hurtful comments I would hear or even read about myself on the internet was that I was too muscular. I looked like a dude, that I wasn't pretty, that I was thick. Back then, being thick wasn't as cool as it is now. So I'd be lying to you if I sat here and said, oh, none of that nonsense bothered me. I don't care what people think of me. At such a formidable age in my life, I was in my late teens and early 20s, I cared very much about what people thought about me. I was the type of girl who always wanted everybody to like me, and I wanted to get along with everyone. So when I would hear these things, it really upset me, and it took a toll on the way that I viewed my body. I was more focused on my appearance than I was my preparation for the Olympics, which is foolish. I should have been so jazzed to be working towards like the biggest goal of my life at that time, but instead I was wrapped up with all the wrong things. I was hell-bent on looking the part, so I wanted to be skinnier, so I would try diet pills. I would work out and run in one of those trash bag sauna suits underneath like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. I even got to the point where I was making myself sick just to try to look the part of what people expected a gymnast to look like. It wasn't until I went to the doctors before the '08 games and got some blood work done, and they told me my body was basically eating itself trying to maintain the energy output I was doing for the hours that I was training. That was a really eye-opening experience for me. I know you need to be strong and, fit to be a successful athlete. It prolongs your career, it keeps you healthy. In my mind, I knew what I was doing was wrong, but that didn't stop me from doing it, because in the back of my head, all I could reiterate to myself was these stupid, mean comments and hurtful things that people would say about me. And these were people that I didn't even know. I finally kind of took a step back and was like, I need to pump the brakes. Like, who cares about these people? I'm never going to know them. At the end of the day, what do they really have an impact on my life for? So it was kind of from that moment I wanted to take control back into my own hands and, learn how to love my body again. I can honestly say now at almost 30 years old and after having a baby, I haven't been more proud of my body than I am to this point. Do I have an extra few lbs on me? You bet I do. But that doesn't mean I'm not beautiful just the way God made me. So if anything, I hope all of you can take away that if you want to, lose weight or get in shape, do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else, because they can't control your happiness. That comes from within. And I hope that the Gympire will inspire you to, take care of yourself in the right way instead of doing it the wrong way like I did when I was growing up, because it didn't make me feel better and it didn't help with my preparation for the goals that I had set for myself later on down the road. And it just wasn't a positive experience. And I wish I could turn that around, because the Olympics was such a special moment in my life that was kind of tainted by, poor self-esteem and just negative, hurtful people.